Alright guys, this will be the first official YouTube review video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Zamplebox monthly e-juice subscription. This is my third box from this company, or my third month with this company. The fifth box I've actually received from them. What happened was my second box, maybe had one or two flavors that I was, looking forward to trying. You really can't complain. It's hit or miss when you do these sample subscriptions. But the thing was, two of the bottles were leaking, and they were, of course, the two bottles that I, was really looking forward to trying. So I did contact the company. They were really, nice about it. They sent me 2 free bottles, one of which was expired. Now, this I've never heard about happening with Zamplebox before. I didn't want to complain too much, but of course, it was the bottle out of the one of the two that I was really looking forward to trying. It was churros and ice cream, and it expired this month. So just to see what they thought about it, I called them up. They said that usually never happens. It probably just slipped through the cracks, and they offered to send me an entire box for free. Now, I get the 11-bottle subscription. They sent me the 3, which was, still a really nice gesture. So I was considering maybe, trying a different company or canceling my account after the second box when there was only 1 or 2 flavors I liked. But I'm glad I didn't, because I spoke to a rep about kind of tweaking your flavor profile to get more bottles that you enjoy instead of a bunch that you just don't ever try. And, I have some advice on that we'll go over later on in this video. But, I gotta say, I'm very glad I stayed with them, because this is the third full box that I've received, and, there's not one flavor in this box that I'm not excited to try. Every single one looks amazing. Let's start going over them. This is technically the February menu, but it says January on it. I guess that whole thing with the complimentary boxes kind of screwed up the system. And let's just make sure this is showing up on there. We have Toucan, Belgian, I Love Donuts, Melon Dive, Pink, and Vader. Vader is my monthly favorite that comes in every box by Cyber E-Liquids. I'm sure most people know about Vader already, but we'll go over that too. Second page, Banana Brulee, Crazy Cookie, Loopster, Money, and Undead by Venom. Let's check them out. First up, we have Loopster by OB Vapes. Some people know this company as OV Vapes. Let me just lower this a little bit. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops type of flavors. I've only found one that I've made my all-day vape that I went through maybe 4 or 5 bottles already, which was Frisco Vapors Powell. I've kind of been taking it easy with that because I went through so much of it. It became almost like it almost lost its flavor. You get the Vapor's tongue after a while from smoking the same flavor so much. So I'm excited to see a new Fruit Loops flavor. I've heard about one of the other Fruit Loops flavors in here. This one I've never even heard about, and I'm not gonna lie, I tried this already on a dripper, and it is amazing. It's Loopster by Obey Vapes, and it's described as Fruit Loop Berry Crunch Creamy Milk. $12 for the 15 ml, 80 VG by OB Vapes out of Orange County, California. Like I said, I tried it already. It's definitely going to be the favorite or the second favorite out of this month's box. That much I know right now. It's, really on point, right on, hit the nail on the head, Fruit Loops cereal milk type of flavor. Next we have what I'm guessing is going to be the favorite this month, if not the second favorite behind Loopster, I Love Donuts. Now, for whatever reason, I've known about this flavor for months, and I haven't ordered it by itself. I know Zamplebox included it in, their brands that they offered, so I was hoping I'd eventually just get it in the box, which finally happened today, so I'm excited to try it. Now, it's a 60 VG, and it's I Love Donuts out of Los Angeles, California. I don't know why I can't describe cities right now. $12 for the 15 ml. It's described as a sugary glazed cake donut with blueberries. I haven't tried it yet because I'm waiting until I kind of finish what I have in my Kanger tank right now, because I want to use it with a tank since it's 60. I try not to, put anything under a 70 in a tank, over a 70 in a tank, but, I might end up trying that in the dripper too. Let's see what we got next. Next is another one from OB Vapes. Now, I actually have 2 bottles from 2 of the same companies in here. Usually, I wouldn't be too happy about that because I like trying different companies, but all of the flavors sound so good that I can't complain. This one is Money, I believe. Yeah, Money by Obey Vapes. It's described as peanut butter, graham cracker, vanilla, marshmallow. I have tried this already on a dripper. I definitely got the peanut butter graham cracker coming through. I haven't really tasted the vanilla too much, or the marshmallow, but, you know, I'm sure it's in there. And a lot of flavors like this, it usually takes me a few days of vaping before I get the full flavor profile, so I'm looking forward to trying that again. Now, this one is the coolest / creepiest bottle I've ever seen. This is Little Head. That's the name of the company, Little Head. It's called Crazy Cookie, I believe. Yeah, Crazy Cookie. Let's see if it's on there. I haven't tried it yet. It's described as a salted butterscotch caramel toffee vanilla pecan. It's a 70 VG, $12 for the 15 mil out of Temecula, California. Little Head. Definitely an interesting dessert flavor that I'm looking forward to trying. And this is the one that has, you know, the two from the same company, so we'll see that one that's on the bottom row. The other bottle from Little Head. This is the bottle they described in the sneak peek for this month. It's Undead by Venom. It's described as a kiwi and strawberry blend, 90% VG. Now, this goes back to what I was saying earlier about how when you like, you know, a flavor in your profile, the computer bases your future flavors off of that. So I like, you know, Key Berry by Kilo E-Liquids, which is a strawberry kiwi go-gurt flavor, 90 VG. And I mean, since then, you know, that's all I'm getting is strawberry kiwi go-gurt or Belgian waffle, blueberry Belgian waffle type of, you know, flavors. And there's 2 or 3 of them like that in here. I mean, it's a really good flavor, so I'm not complaining, but when I spoke to the rep at Zamplebox, he told me to actually go back and unlike flavors that I'm starting to see a lot of duplicates of or similar variations of, because, you know, that's how the system works, and they're actually trying to expand it and make it so that, you know, even if you like the flavor, you're not going to see, you know, a million duplicates of that. But for now, since I have a huge collection of either strawberry kiwi go-gurt or Belgian blueberry Belgian waffles, I've actually gone and unliked those flavors so that next month, you know, there really wouldn't be too many in next month's box. Either way, it's a, you know, it's a great flavor, so I'm not complaining. Next one is Cosmic Charlie's Chalk Dust. Let's see if that's in there. I'm actually going to take a quick vape break. Forgot what's in here. This is, I think this is OV's Money. Yeah. Where the heck is Loopster? That's the one I'm waiting to try. Oh, it's in here. My new baby, the Zebra Wood Tree Box Mini from Smock. Now, this is Cosmic Charlie's Chalk Dust, Banana Brulee. I've tried Cosmic Charlie's Chalk Dust a few times in the local vape shops. I tried Slamberry and Peanut Butter and Jesus. They're good flavors. For whatever reason, they didn't grab my attention enough to actually purchase a bottle of Cosmic Charlie's. You know, I did know that Zamplebox included them as one of their brands, so, you know, I figured I'd eventually get one of the flavors, which I did today. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of the banana flavors, but for whatever reason, I decided to leave them in my flavor profile, hoping that I'd probably get something like this, which is described as buttermilk pancakes topped with caramelized bananas. So, if there's a banana flavor that I'm going to like, that's going to be the one. It's a 50 VG, so this is definitely something I'm going to be putting in a tank or a clear miser. And we are officially up to the second row. Now, first in the second row is the Perviers Belgian. Now, this goes back to, you know, again, liking that remix flavor, the Belgian blueberry waffles. This is the second one in this box, but again, it's good flavor, so I'm not really complaining. It's described as a blueberry Belgian waffle topped with whipped cream. It's a 70 VG, $12 for the 15 mil, and it's the Perviers out of Orange County, I can't say that, Orange County, California. You know, I got the Perviers, I forgot what it was called, in my last box. It was a strawberry mango type of sherbet flavor, and it smelled really good, but for whatever reason I haven't tried it yet. So I'm hoping I'm going to try this one and not leave it sitting around like the other one by the Perviers, but we'll see. Now, speaking of bottles that, you know, that sit around for a while that you don't end up trying or liking, I'm not sure if anybody goes on the Zamplebox member lounge on Facebook, but me and another member were talking about how, you know, you get so many of these flavors that, you know, somebody would probably like, but for whatever reason they don't fit your flavor profile, and they end up sitting around collecting dust and you never end up using them, or maybe you give them away. We decided we were going to create a page where members could go with their bottles of juice that, you know, came in sample boxes that they don't want, and, you know, talk to another member who might want them and see if they can work out a trade. So if you look it up on Facebook, it's the unofficial Zamplebox trading group, or I forgot what we named it. There's only maybe 10 or 15 members in it so far, and it's only been going for about a week or two. There's 2 posts so far, mine and the admins, where we both put up a couple bottles that we would be willing to trade. It's definitely worth checking out. We were trying to figure out the rules of, if we were going to make it so that only bottles that came in sample boxes could be traded. What we ended up deciding was that as long as it's a bottle that has at least 90%, it's at least 90% full, and it's not a homemade e-juice, it's something that's technically premium, it can be traded, and it's pretty much at the member's discretion what they want to work out. It's pretty much, nobody's shady in there. There's not really anybody trying to scam anybody yet. So that's why I was kind of nervous about putting this on a YouTube video, but, for the most part, if you're a Zamplebox member, you're probably not completely broke, so hopefully we're not going to get too many scam artists in there, and it'll just be a group of good people, trading juices and making the most out of them instead of just leaving them sitting around. So again, that's going to be Zamplebox unofficial group on Facebook. I know that's in the title. I'm not sure the complete title, but you should be able to find it. We'll get back to the review now. This is the other bottle by Littlehead. This is the blue guy. Let's see if he's on there. And this is called Melon Dive. It's a 50 VG, and it's described as strawberry, mango, apricot, honeydew yogurt. Now, the other bottle by Littlehead, the Crazy Cookie, is actually a 70 VG. So, at least if there are 2 different companies in the same, 2 different bottles from the same company in the same box, I do like how they're, different PG-VG ratios. This is the first time that's happened where I have 2 bottles from the same company, actually twice in this box, but, they're all decent-looking flavors, so we'll try them out. And that, again, that's the 50 Fiji. Strawberry, mango, apricot, honeydew yogurt. It's probably going to be another Go-Gurt strawberry kiwi type of deal, but we'll see. This one is Toucan by Rich and Famous out of Orange County, California. We got it. This one I'm really excited to try because it's another fruit, fruit cereal and milk is the description. It's like a Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops type of cereal. It's $12 for the 15 mil, 70 VG. And that's Toucan by Rich and Famous. I didn't try this yet, but I did smell it. And it's almost like an exact match to the Loopster, which is the other Fruity Pebbles milk type of cereal, type of bait. So that one I'm definitely excited for. Now, the second to the last bottle is Pink by Truve or Truve Vapor. Now, this one is described as Cotton Candy Honeydew Melon. It's an 80 VG, and that's another one out of Orange County, California. I smelt it. I haven't tried it yet. It definitely has a really nice smell to it. You could, definitely smell the melon and the cotton candy. Not too much the honeydew, but I haven't tried it yet, so I can't even really say anything. It's just, yeah, it's a really good fruity type of, I don't even know if you would describe it as like a fruity dessert type of flavor with the cotton candy in there. If I do get to try this before my girlfriend steals it from me, I will definitely be excited to check it out. Recently, I've been all about the cereal, dessert type of flavors. Even though when I first started vaping, I was only really messing with fruit flavors. So, this is one that might bring me back to the fruit side. We'll see what happens. Now, the last one in here is my monthly favorite. That's a Vader by Cyber E-Liquids. I'm sure most Zamplebox members are familiar with this. If you aren't, it was actually voted the best dessert flavor of 2015 for the Zamplebox e-Juice Awards. Since before I even got my first Zamplebox, I think this might have been the sneak peek in the first one, and I couldn't wait to try it, so I ordered it from another website. And since then, it's definitely been, if not the favorite, one of the favorite dessert flavors. It's described as a cookie dough and vanilla hazelnut custard. It's 70 VG, and that's by Cyber Liquids out of Buena Park, California. Now, the thing is, after trying this, I fell in love with Cyber flavors. I tried a few other ones. They have really on-point, really good dessert flavors. So I went on their site, and, they didn't really have the VG-PG content list for the different flavors. So I contacted the company, asking if I can get the list of all the different PG-VG contents. What they said was, every e-juice they sell is a 70-30 except for Vader. Vader is a 60-40. The weird thing is, though, if you've received Vader in your Zamplebox already, that Cyber lists it as a 70 VG, as well as a lot of other websites that sell it. And the thing is, after I made a big order from Cyber, one of the bottles I tried was banana nut bread, which I should have right over here. Now, banana nut bread, I mean, it's the viscosity of it, it's almost like it's water. It's so thin that I could not believe that this was the 60/40 and not banana nut bread. I figured maybe they had it wrong and just told me the wrong information, but you know, according to Cyber, that is the 60/40 and everything else is a 70/30. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can see how viscous it is on there, but it's like water compared to this, which, you know, it takes a little bit longer to run all the way up and down. You know, it could just be a different type of juice, different flavoring in there that makes it like that, but that's pretty much it for this month's Zamplebox, guys. I don't know if I might as well show this when I have it here. This is actually a Zamplebox that's been taken over by Cyber Flavors. Let's see. Then I have the churros and ice cream kind of stuck in there too, but it's a little Cyber, and then on the bottom too. Now, if you haven't tried Cyber already, they're a really good company. Their flavor profiles are some of the best I've tried. A lot of dessert flavors. Now, what you could do is, you know, I don't want to take business away from Zamplebox, but they don't offer Cyber on their shop. They only come randomly in the monthly subscriptions. So if you wanted to check out some of the Cyber flavors, you could go to Cyber's site, order one, and then what they do is they send you a coupon code. And they say, look, if you review, you know, the thing you just ordered from us, one of the items you ordered from us previously, we'll give you 50% off of your entire next order. So anytime I'm going to order from Cyber, if I don't have one already, I will order one bottle, get the, you know, the email offering the coupon code, write up a quick review. They give you, I think, 10% off just for writing the review, and then if you share it on Facebook publicly, you get a 50% off code. So that's what I've been doing recently, and you know, again, if you haven't tried Cyber, they have some great flavors. They also have their different lines like EST vapes and Jenko vapes, and what's the other one? Dead Presidents, which actually do, these all come in Zamplebox too, I believe, all of their lines. Dead Presidents definitely have some great flavors, like JFK, which is a tangerine, graham cracker infused something or other, and I mean, it's unbelievable. This one is Sweet Sunrise. This came in my first Zamplebox. It's just a fruit concoction, pretty good. I forgot the actual flavor profile on this one. I have it right here. Let's see. Sweet Sunrise is pear, watermelon, apple, 70 VG. This is mint chocolate chip. I was really excited to try this. I'm a huge fan of mint chocolate chip ice cream. For whatever reason, I've had it for almost a month, and I barely used it. I mean, it's almost like it's so similar to mint chocolate chip ice cream that it feels like you shouldn't even be vaping it. Like you should be eating it, if that makes any sense at all. You know, I tried it on a dripper. I've tried it in a tank. It's exactly what it's supposed to be, but I can't get into it for some reason. It could just be one of those flavors that's going to grow on me. Cypher Jacks is another really popular Vader flavor. Besides, Cyber flavor. Besides Vader, this is probably their most, you know, their biggest seller. Cypher Jacks is their take on Apple Jacks, and I mean, it's right on the money. You taste the cinnamon, you taste the apple. It's a really good flavor. Clone Berries is, from what I hear, my girlfriend says it's an exact match to Oops All Berries, Captain Crunch. I'm not sure what the description was on it, but I know it's definitely a good fruity flavor, and it's supposed to be Oops All Berries, so who doesn't love that? Now this one, Red Tide, this is the one I was really excited about. I like the whole red raspberry, blue raspberry type of flavors. The thing is, when I got this, for whatever reason, I couldn't get into it. I mean, it's so strong. This is another one that my girlfriend helped me out with the flavor, you know, because I'm not the best with figuring them out. She says it's an exact match to the Sour Punch straws that we used to, you know, get a while ago. I mean, it's just so strong. Anytime I try it, I can't get into it, even though I do like raspberry. And I mean, you know, for example, I had that. I put maybe 3 drops on some, you know, on some cotton in here that was about to be pretty much bone dry. I tried it. I didn't really like it. I, you know, burned it off a few times, and the cotton was bone dry. And I put something else on. Since then, I've probably changed the flavor in here 2 or 3 other times. This still comes through after only 3 drops to just, you know, take one little vape off of it really quick. I don't know what it is, but it's really strong. I read a review on their site saying that if you mix this with one of their other flavors, which is called Clouds of Cream, it's supposed to be a really nice mix. I ended up ordering the Clouds of Cream and trying it. Just like this, right out of the bottle, I can't vape this. It's too strong for me. I don't know if it's too strong or if it's just not my type of flavor or what, but with the Clouds of Cream, it was at least vapable, but it's still not something I really prefer, so it's kind of just been sitting on the side over here. If anybody wants to trade for it, again, join that, the unofficial Zamplebox group. I have a lot of flavors from a lot of good companies that I'd be willing to trade. I believe we're also going to make it so that you could just, buy bottles outright, too, from people. So, check out the group. We'll see what's going on. This is Cafe Royale from Cyber. This is supposed to be their take on a Starbucks Caramel Frappuccino. Now, again, I'm at work, guys, so if a customer comes in or somebody calls the phone, there's a good chance this video is going to cut off on me any minute anyway because I'm out of memory on my phone. Otherwise, I'll keep going as long as I can. This is Sweet Sunrise by Cyber. That's the one that I think I already did. Yeah, that's the pineapple watermelon pear. And I think that's pretty much it. A bunch of Vader bottles laying around since that's the favorite in every month's box. Just to show what I was talking about that Belgian waffle and, Go-Gurt flavor mix-up. These are 2 more bottles that I think these actually came in the complimentary bottles from Zamplebox. This is the Upside. I think the company is the Upside and the flavor is the Schwartz. It's a great flavor. It's a 90 or an 80 VG strawberry kiwi Go-Gurt. But I mean, it's an exact match to Keyberry, which is what started this whole fiasco of getting non-stop Go-Gurt flavors. Right there. I haven't even used it that much. I like it. It's just, I don't know, certain flavors that are too much of a match to whatever they're being compared to, for some reason don't sit well with me. Like, this is an exact match to strawberry kiwi Go-Gurt. I love the flavor. I have nothing against it, but for some reason I just don't vape it. Same thing with the mint chocolate chip. It's an exact match to mint chocolate chip ice cream, but it sits in my case all day. So this is the Upside, the Schwartz, and it's pretty much another strawberry kiwi Go-Gurt. This one is Big Stack by Deuces Wild, and this is another one of the remix flavors, which is just like Belgian and just like the other one in here. Where did it go? I'm not sure where it went, but it's a blueberry Belgian waffle flavor. I mean, they're good, but it's just I'm getting so many of them that I definitely have to unlike anything related to waffles and strawberry kiwi in my flavor profile. That's pretty much it, guys. These are some of the other flavors I have from different Zampleboxes and from local vape shops. I mean, this is one that I have listed on the Zamplebox group right now. It's called Tater by The Standard. It's not Tater Tots, even though they want you to think it is. It's supposed to be Neapolitan ice cream. I think I tried it once. I have it in here because I want to try it again. I want to like it, but for whatever reason I can't. So it is technically for sale or trade on the group right now. I have a lot of other ones. I'm probably going to put this Space Jam Pluto up there. It's a 30 mil. Somebody ordered it with 18, an 18 nick, and I use a 6. So I'm not sure if there's anybody out there who needs an 18 nick, but I will have a 30 mil of some Pluto up there as long as it's 90% full, which it actually might not be, so that might not be for sale. Trying to see what else has come in a Zamplebox. Okay, this is Jenko. This is the other line by Vader, by Cyber. Now, Jenko is supposed to be like the Godfather. I'll take that out too. If you've seen The Godfather, then Jenko Olive Oil Imports is their family business front, and there's a guy all the 3 or 4 different flavors of Godfather characters like Fredo, the Don, I think one is Sonny, and this one is called Enzo, just like Enzo the Baker. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, and it's it is a apple pie a la mode, apple pie with vanilla ice cream on top type of flavor. It was good. I just haven't really tried it more than once. It's kind of just sitting around, so I might try this again, or I might list it for sale in the group. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. These are just some more Vader flavors. That's the Cloud Supreme that I was talking about. I keep saying Vader flavors. Some more Cyber flavors, but they're all Vader, so that's probably why they're getting mixed up. I mean, you could really see what steeping does to a flavor like this. This is sealed. I'm not sure which one was the newest one. I had one in the last one and then one in today's. This, you know, has been open and sitting for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. You see how much lighter that one is? I think this is the one from last month's box that's just unopened. You can see it's lighter, but not as light. And this is the one from today's box. I mean, you can see what steeping really does to the color. You know, I'm sure the flavor changes too. I'll actually try to compare them and see just how much the flavor changes. Otherwise, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for checking out the video. More videos to come, better reviews. We're going to review some of the products I have, some of the products I have in the mail on their way. And, yeah, you know, we're going to try to do this right. We're going to have a better camera setup next time, because right now, this is kind of how it's going down. Using 2 of the display cards from my job and some dummy phones to do this video. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for checking it out. Like, comment, subscribe, even though there's probably not going to be too many videos to like, comment, and subscribe to yet. But soon enough there will be, especially if you guys, you know, stick around. Thanks for watching. Take care.